Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is a really sexy smoky bronze eye with a really sexy nude lips. I think this look is perfect for Valentine's Day if you're going on a hot date and you want to look sexy and sophisticated and just all around sexual. I think this look is perfect for Valentine's Day if you're planning on going on your hot date in your sexy little red dress or your sexy little black dress, whatever. If you're planning on going the sexy route for Valentine's Day, which I usually do, then this look is perfect for you. It's just a classic blown out bronze smoky eye, which I think looks great on literally every skin tone, every hair color, every eye color. Looks great on anyone. I also think that if you wanted to wear a bold red lip or any other color lip, it would be super vamped up and sexy as well. So it's very versatile, but for me, I feel the sexiest in a really classic nude lip, so that's what I went with. This look is also going to be using all Makeup Geek eyeshadows because I always get requests to use Makeup Geek in my tutorials, and they're honestly my favorite eyeshadows ever. So we're going to be using a bunch of Makeup Geek eyeshadows in this look. All of the eyeshadows I used were Makeup Geek except for one dark brown shade, but I will list a Makeup Geek dupe for that shade down below in the description box, so don't you worry about that. But yeah, if you're interested in learning how to get this sexy bronze smoky eye for Valentine's Day, then just keep watching. Hey ladies, so we're going to start off with this LORAC behind the scenes eye primer. We're going to place a little bit on each eye and then blend it out with our fingers. We're doing this so none of our eyeshadows crease, it makes them more pigmented, all of that good stuff. So you definitely want to lay down an eye primer. And then the first shadow we're going to take is Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek on a Sigma E40 brush, which is just a big fluffy brush, and we're going to blend this into the crease as our transition color. This is especially important for smoky eyes because you want all of the rest of those dark shades that we're going to put on the eye to blend nice and easily, so this is definitely going to help that. So you're going to buff it throughout the entire crease, blown out as much as possible. The next eyeshadow we're going to take is Latte, also by Makeup Geek, and we're going to put that on an E25 brush from Sigma, and we're going to buff this directly in that crease because we want to deepen up the entire lid and give some more warmth and depth to the eye because this is a smoky eye, so you definitely want to create that gradient effect throughout the crease because that's really the primary part of a smoky eyes, is having that nice blown out gradient. So we're going to buff that throughout the crease. You can build it up as much as you want. Now we're going to take this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, one of my favorite products ever. I'm going to put that on a concealer brush and just put it on top of the lid as a base for the eyeshadow that we're going to put down over top of it. This is going to make it more pigmented and just overall more metallic and bronzy and beautiful. Now this is Makeup Geek, I think it's called Homecoming, I could be wrong, but it'll be listed down below. And I'm going to put that directly on top with that same brush, just directly on top of that color tattoo, and it's going to make it nice and metallic and bronze and just beautiful. I love layering these two together. They work perfectly, so perfectly together. Now I'm going to take that E25 brush again and just blend throughout that crease so that there's no harsh edges and everything is blown out as nicely as possible. Now we're going to take this brown shade from Alcone on this Buff and Blend blush from Sigma. Wow, I just said blush. Brush. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner. This is going to deepen up the whole eye and really give that sultry look that we want for this eye. I'm just going to place it on that outer corner and just start buffing it slowly. You want to take your time with this because you don't want it to look too messy. So I'm just very slowly in small circular motions kind of buffing everything out so that it's nice and brown. I will list a Makeup Geek dupe for this color down below, but I'm pretty sure it's called Mocha. Then I took my E25 brush again and just blended all of those edges because that brown was a lot darker than any of the other shades, so I wanted to make sure that it blended nicely. And now a quick little tip for smoky eyes if you are getting a little bit messy. I basically took this highlighter pencil, you can take a cream shadow or anything like that, and I'm just going to run it under my eyebrow, and this is going to clean up all of those edges and make sure that our shadows aren't looking messy or too like dark on like too far up on the eye. This is just a really quick and easy way to clean up a smoky eye if it got a little bit too messy. Now I'm going to take Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek and go ahead and top off that highlighter pencil just to highlight the brow bone and also to set it. We're going to move on to the face now. I'm going to prime with my Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer and my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I first put on the pore minimizing one to obviously cover my pores and make sure that I have a nice smooth skin in that T-zone area, and then I take that Hourglass primer because it really smooths everything else out. Now for foundation, I'm mixing my Rimmel Wake Me Up and my Kat Von D Tattoo Lock-It Foundation, and I'm applying that with a damp beauty blender. For this look, I wanted a really flawless full coverage look. That's why I used that Kat Von D one, but that Kat Von D one is very light and very thick, so I mix it with something a little bit darker and a little bit thinner, and I came up with the perfect foundation combination. I've been loving it so much lately. Now for concealer, I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I'm going to go ahead and highlight and conceal under my eyes and down the center of my face. I was running out of this like a lot, like nothing was coming out of the thing, so I ended up taking a pair of tweezers and pulling out that stopper at the top, and now there's so much extra product left in the tube. So if you're running out of any of your products, I definitely recommend pulling out the stopper and seeing if you can get the last little bits of everything that you have, because it's honestly a lot of product that I would have wasted by just throwing it out without doing this. So I definitely recommend pulling out that stopper. You'll get a nice little second concealer. So I'm just blending all of that out with my beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm mixing the banana shade and the sand shade, and I'm just going to highlight and set my concealer under my eyes with this small tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. This is going to lock everything into place and make sure that our concealer isn't creasing or moving around our face, and add a little bit more brightness. Add some more color back into my skin. I'm going to take this Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to mix all three of those contour shades together and go around the perimeter of my face to add some more warmth and color and just add some life back into my skin before we go in and contour. I like to bronze and then contour recently. It's been really working for me and looking a lot more natural than just doing one or the other. Now I'm going to take that cool tone shade from the contour kit on this flat contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to go ahead and chisel out my cheekbones and my nose and my forehead and all those places you usually want to contour to slim down your face. So I'm just putting that in those spots, and this brush is amazing for contouring. I love it. Now with this blush brush from Real Techniques, I'm going to take Damselfly from Becca, and I'm going to pop that on the cheeks. It's a nice neutral coral kind of peachy color. It looks great with basically any look. It's so amazing. So I thought this would look perfect with this kind of bronzy look that we're going for. So I popped that on the cheeks quickly. Then I went in with a duo fiber brush and just blended everything out so we had no harsh lines. Now to highlight my skin, I'm going to take my favorite Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Opal on a Real Techniques setting brush and just pop that on the high points of my cheeks and a little bit on the forehead, down the center of the nose, all the places we usually put highlighter, because I feel like this look definitely needs a major glow factor. So now we're going to move back to the eyes. I'm going to take this 24/7 eye pencil from Urban Decay in Perversion. I'm first going to just tightline my eyes to add some thickness to the lashes and just give an overall a little bit sultrier of a look to the eyes. Then I'm going to take that same pencil and kind of sloppily just line my upper lash line. I didn't want to do like a stark winged liner with this look because I figured a nice sexy blown out smoky eye needs to be a little bit sultrier, a little bit more blown out. So I took this little smudger brush after I lined my upper lid and just buffed it out so it was a lot softer than just leaving that liner there like that, and it just adds a lot of depth and volume to your lashes you'll see later on. So I'm just blending all of that out. And for my waterline, I'm going to take this Stila eyeliner in the shade Spice. You can use the same black if you want, but I thought a a nice rich reddish brown would look beautiful on my brown eyes. So I would line my waterline with that, and then I took that same dark brown eyeshadow on a flat definer brush and lined my lower lash line with it to kind of tie into that brown eyeliner, and so it didn't look so stark. And obviously we need to smoke it out because this is a smoky eye, so I'm just kind of lining the very tightest point of my lower lashes with that. Then I'm going to take that same bronzy eyeshadow we used on the lid and this small little crease brush and just buff the hell out of this lower lash line. This is definitely important in a smoky eye. You want to buff and blend as much as possible. So I'm just going in and blending the heck out of my lower lash line, basically. And then I quickly went back in with my Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal just to quickly highlight the inner corner of my eye. And now I'm going to pop on these MAC number 36 lashes, which are really flared out and flirty and beautiful and just complement this look so perfectly. So I popped those on quickly. Now for the lips, I'm going to first take Tawny from Jordana, one of my favorite lip liners ever. I'm going to line my lips and also fill in the outer corners to add some dimension to the entire lip, because we are going to go over it with something that's really, really nude. So we didn't want it to look kind of ghostly on the lips, so we went in with a darker lip liner to define and almost contour the lips first. Now what we're taking on top is this NYX Extreme Shine Lip Cream, and I think it's called Nude Fuzz, the shade, but it will be listed down below either way, so you can check that out. But it's a really nice pale kind of peachy nude, and it pairs so nicely with this lip liner and with this entire look, and I love it. So basically once you do that, you're all finished with the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please have a very happy Valentine's Day, whether you're going out with your girls or with your boo, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this look. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.